What's happening? What's happening, man? What's going on, y'all, man? We got a special episode today, a very, very special episode today, right here on the My Truth Podcast show, man. We got my brother from another man, Gutta Dave, man. And, you know, we got that Dunkin for donations, man. What year is this? Dunkin for donations? What's 12? The 12? Mm-hmm. The 12th year of Dunkin for donations, y'all, man. Where is it going down at this year, man?
Scott High School.
Scott High School. How did you come up with that location, man?
So we went to Start. Start wasn't rocking with us, so we had to go back to Scott. It was only right.
Why wouldn't Start? Why not Start?
I don't know. Maybe they wasn't hip.
Why did y'all pick Start?
Because Start terrible right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of violence going on, a lot of the mishap going on in the city is at Start. So we figure why not start the conversation of change, you feel me? But they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know it.
Man, did you reach out to Coach Matt?
No, nope. Tracy reached out to the principal and some people. He went up there, you know, chopped it up with them, and they said no. And so we went back to Scott. You know, Scott was live. I don't know if you remember Scott.
No, I remember. That's so crazy. A memory just popped up on my phone of me and my kid. My fact, I'm gonna show you. A memory just popped. I think that's where it should have been anyway. Cause you know what I'm saying. That's the best school ever. But that's another episode. You know what I'm saying. But
that's cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a fucking rebel.
The school don't matter, but I just still disagree with that.
What? That's the best school ever?
Not at all.
It ain't no. I can't find it here either. Anyway, man, 12th year of Dunkin for donations, man. How did y'all come up with the Dunkin for donations idea, man?
The sport I rock with is boxing. So Tracy, you know, he liked basketball. And he came up with it. You know, like let's do something, bring everybody together in the city. You know what I'm saying? And we just went from there. Charlie, Dame, Tracy, we all, you know, the first year we rocked it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Last year in COVID was last year. How did y'all handle that? How was it, man? Because I thought it would have failed, you know what I'm saying? But y'all kept it going, man. So how did y'all keep it going last year during COVID?
This the thing, man. You know, because you've been down for this day one. You know. It's people who don't have Christmas if it ain't for us, man. And so that just right there give us the grounds that we can't stop and we can't not do it. So a lot of people frowned at me, you know. You know, I'm a renegade at heart. So what we did was we went virtual, and shout out to 419 Grind for accommodating. Yeah, he accommodated and helped us go virtual, man. And we actually made more than we normally do doing it virtual. Yeah, we did.
I would have never guessed that. I would have never guessed that.
Yep.
The first year, where did y'all have it the first year at?
Let's see. I can't even remember. That's 12 years ago. Owens.
Oh, you know what? I remember that first year. It was at Owens. That was amazing. That was an amazing turnout.
Shout out to Spider. She linked us up with the Black Student Union, and they helped us out with it. You know what I'm saying? We got the Owens the first year. Yeah.
So we start out at Owens. How did you figure how do it go with the process of getting the toys and getting them to the families? How do y'all pick? How do y'all do those things?
So the first year, from the beginning, what we did was we reached out to the cops and the fire department to see who needed what. We put our ear to the streets. What unexpected deaths and stuff like that happened. Yeah. And we took names. So that the first couple of years, we took names and we actually went to houses and helped people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which was dope, but a lot of people were unappreciative, and it was a lot of mishappen and people being unlegit, you know what I mean? And I couldn't stand that. Help people who I felt didn't need it, and it's people who really needed it. And then, you know, we still put up to the projects.
Yeah.
So that always was hard, just the best experience ever pulling up to the projects, you know what I'm saying? So over time, I was just like, man, we ain't about to keep playing. We know where the people need it. We need stuff at. We might as well just go there and do a couple of families here and there, you know what I'm saying?
I remember one year I had I was delivering toys. Mm-hmm. And I think y'all had delivered somewhere before. Do you know these fools hid the toys that the people brought before me got there, and they hid it and tried to take a hockey table, I believe. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people, man?
A lot of stuff was going on. People was doing stuff like that, hiding their real toys under their Christmas tree. Yeah. To make it look like they don't got nothing. And then it was families where it was made you shed a tear because they just ain't have nothing, literally. You know what I'm saying? So it was all over the place, but it was all love, you know what I'm saying? And me personally, you know, everybody else would agree. That's something we let the Most High deal with. We ain't gotta judge people for what they say, what they
Yeah.
do. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta judge them. So
And I've run into that because I know people personally that actually need them.
Mm-hmm.
And I be like, man, don't be no shame in your game because
can't.
my first year of delivering toys, I always played in the game, but my first year actually delivering the toys, like you said, I had a heartfelt moment, like a serious, crazy moment. And it was like I pulled over to the guy's house and I was nervous because I'm like, I'm a kind of a little bit privileged because I had a nice upbringing. I never seen no certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all send me over there to this house. I'm not gonna say the street name or anything like that. And I go in, and this one I knew how serious and how much this means to people. I went in, this dude, and I knocked on the door. He's like, "What you want?" I'm like, "Well, I got a surprise for you." Open the door, it's him and his two little girls. They're just playing with two little dolls. Tree ain't got no ornaments. He in the kitchen throwing down, and I said, "Hey man, I'm here, man, to give y'all Christmas." He like, "For real?" I like, "I got 2 bags." Bringing the 2 bags for him and his little girls. And he went in there. He like, "Man, you cool, man?" I sat down when he talked to me for a minute. Gave him their toys. And they had so many toys. And little girls, they, when you young, man, because we all went through young and your parents going through stuff, you don't know. You just know that's my parents and I love you.
Yep.
And he sat down. He put his hands in his hands like, "Dog, you don't know. All the toys they have, them 2 dolls you seen them playing with. And if you didn't come, man," he just started crying, man. I was hugged him like, "Man, come on, bro, my bad. Don't do this to me right now, dog." I was like, "Oh, man."
I'm cry, baby. I ain't even gonna hold you.
So those people that's out there, man, we need y'all to donate.
Yeah.
What's the Cash App?
One story out of many, man. There's so many stories, man.
What's the Cash App for donations?
Dunkin, it's D4D Charity. Cash App. I mean, it's money sign D4D Charity.
Okay. And you do a lot of work in the community, Dave. We all know it.
For sure.
What have you been working on lately in the community?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real. I got, I'm working with these youth, man, who out here in and out the system, and I'm trying to, show them something better. I'm trying to give them tools and let them understand what they going through. Everybody who done been through it, man, we had to change eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody on something different. Like, skip that process, man, and change your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't gamble. Don't roll the dice. Don't let the streets decide if you live or die. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to arm them with a lot of those decision making skills, man, because they don't know no better. And one of the things that I'm trying to do is create a model for people who work with children.
Yeah.
To better assess what they dealing with and to actually help them heal. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got situations, and it's a mental health thing for a lot of us.
Big mental
And they
health.
just don't know that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these little young dudes running around here, they psychopaths. You know what I'm saying? They sociopaths, they psychopaths. They got a lot of, like, parents don't even understand it. Abandonment issues and entitlement issues. That's a key word right there. Entitlement. So, like, you ever seen a kid be like, you give them something and they still want something else.
Yeah.
That's being entitled. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that right there, those characteristics lead to a lot of other damageful behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to teach parents how to assess their children better and be like, let me stop this motherfucker from growing up to be Rain Man. You hip to the movie Rain Man?
No, I ain't.
Oh, you gotta see. You hip to Rain Man? Oh, man. The movie with Bruce Willis, he had to go in time. And his mission was to kill the little dude so he don't grow up to be this monster in the future.
Yeah.
And a lady showed the kid love, and he wind up never becoming Rain Man because all this lady did was show this kid love. He never had love. You know what I mean? So what I want to do is teach people how to nurture these kids into a better mentality. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, because we can't change violence, we can't stop violence. All we can do is change the trajectory of the youth. You know what I'm saying? And
stop. I'm going to cut you off. Repeat what you just said. We can't what?
We can't stop violence.
We can't stop violence. No, say it again.
We can't stop violence. All we can do is change the trajectory of the youth.
Amen.
Yeah, so that's what I want to help people do. I want to create a model for them to do that. And I got a series of, I don't know if you remember we did Pick One. We went to the schools. I'm going to bring that back. A lot of people don't know I'm the co-chair of the Stop the Violence Committee for HRC, which is the Human Relations Commission for Toledo.
Yeah.
For the city of Toledo. And we gonna do a lot of that work too together, you know what I'm saying? So it can be more sustainable, meaning when I stop doing it, some other people will keep continuing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
Because it's been a lot of violence lately with the youth. But this is like I don't want to be one because I remember when I used to be a kid and violence was going when we was younger, and our parents were like, "Man, it's crazy." When it's way different when I was older or younger. I mean. And now I feel, damn, I'm repeating the same cycle.
For sure.
And having young men, I deal with a lot of young men, my son's friends, and it's like kind of like tough. Where do you think we start at to get this going? Because I be on the clubhouses, I be on the YouTubes, I listen to some of the music that the kids dropping. And just be like, man, where the fuck do we start to get this shit? Because it's like you said, some of these niggas is on demon time.
Yeah. But that don't mean they too far gone. A lot of people like to portray that it's such thing as being too far gone.
Yeah.
It's never too far gone. I tell the kids in my programs, I'm giving you game on another level. You feel me?
Yeah.
What I'm telling you might not register to you till after all the drama you're going to go through.
Yeah.
You might do 10 years when you get out and life makes sense to you.
Yeah.
When your mentality changes, you're going to use these things that I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Because I be keeping it so real with these dudes, man. And they appreciate it. But at the end of the day, a lot of them have told me, like, man, look, I'm too far in it. Like, the people that I've done things to, they're not going to forgive me when I change. You know what I'm saying? So, but I let them know, guess what? It's other people who you could change too. It might be a young dude who you was going to drill on who got more hope for himself than you do. You know what I'm saying? Saving his life might be something you want to look forward to. It's just changing their mentality, man, because they babies, man, and this what people not really looking at, man. These are young men dealing with death. They're dealing with trauma on another level. So you wake up every day and you go to work. If you go to work, you know what I'm saying, you pick up your kids and do the things you do to make you a man.
Yeah.
These are babies and they dealing with, is this man gonna kill me today? Is this dude who I killed, is his family gonna come back to get me? The things that they dealing with, man, if you really sit back and think about it, no child should go through that alone. You feel me? Because people don't realize that what happens to a child in society is all on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We fail them. You know what I'm saying? People think parents fail children too. Society fails them also. Because if we all did something about what's going on, it would never be where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's everybody's a parent. So if all the parents was paying attention to the trajectory of their kids, it would have never got where it's at now. You feel me? So us as a community, it's gonna take a village to understand. Like the first thing I do is tell parents, women, I mean, a lot of the single mothers, I tell them like, man, this ain't your fault. You don't blame yourself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you did your best, say you did your best. If you knew you could improve, don't stop trying. Because it ain't too late to stop trying. You know what I mean? It ain't too late to keep trying.
We give up on our youth so much.
Man, they give easy. They give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to hold you. Like, I don't talk about my past too much, but I was young with the gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how they are now, I was like that. You know what I'm saying? I was young with the gun, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is it took for me to meet somebody and encounter somebody who I could disappoint. I ain't never had nobody who would be disappointed by my behavior. When I met somebody who believed in me.
Who was that person that, not to cut you off, who was that person that you disappointed?
I don't want to get into that. I don't get into my past like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
but that one day.
Enough.
But I had to encounter somebody who believed in me, and I never wanted to disappoint that person.
Yeah.
Some of these kids, nobody believe in. You know what I mean? They don't even understand what it feel like. The only rapport or the only love they feel like they got is from each other.
Yeah.
So that's that false sense of loyalty. I'm going to be loyal to this gang because this gang is the only people who believe in me. You know what I mean? Instead of it being Gary or Dave or, you know what I'm saying, or one of us, it's each other. You know what I'm saying? So even like my little dude who got locked up, free him, you know what I'm saying? He was in my program and he did my podcast with me. And he said, my mom was a good mom. She taught me everything I needed to know to be successful. I got wrapped up with the wrong people and I'm loyal to them. And I'm never going to stop being loyal to them. And I'm like, that's deep. You know what I'm saying? Because like I always say, you know what I'm saying? Like I always say, this is one of the things that's going to be involved with my motto. You know what social capital is?
No.
So social capital is like when you see the OGs on the corner, right?
Yeah.
And they all got 3 beers, right? They pitched in their money together to buy those 3 beers. They pitched in their money together to buy those Swishers or whatever they got. You know what I'm saying? The Black and Miles or whatever. They put their social capital in a pot and get the things they need to survive. Their entertainment or survival. You know what I'm saying? So kids don't be having what they need. They going through a lot of homelessness. They sleep on their homie couch. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They sleep on their homie couch, and then their homie say, "Hey man, this dude talking crazy on Facebook. We gotta go drill." What you gonna do? You gonna go? That's your dependency. That's who provide you shelter. You feel me? That's who pitch in and give you the food that you eat every day. So now you loyal to a person who don't have the capacity to be your shelter. You know what I'm saying? This is just a kid. Yeah. You're relying on a kid, and a kid don't make good decisions, right?
Most definitely.
Man, this is the crazy thing, Gary. The human brain at that age, the teenage, isn't even fully developed.
And you really ain't developed till you damn near after 25.
It's literally 25. That's the age. Your brain is called the amygdala. It doesn't develop until you're around 25 years old.
I wish I could spell that. But
I got you. Yeah. If it doesn't develop fully until you're around 25 years old. So just imagine the things that these youth are dealing with without an undeveloped brain to make proper decisions. So that goes back to what I'm saying. Who is it on? It's on us. Because they don't have the mind, they don't have the capacity to even deal with the things that they encounter. You know what I'm saying? So it's on us. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes are smart. These young dudes is smart.
If you can work an AK and shoot a motherfucking car up, man, hey.
But this the crazy thing about it. So that part of the brain that ain't developed, right?
Yeah.
What happens is they dealing with these things, and it's heightening other areas of the mind. So other areas of the mind getting heightened, and they have extra sensory in these areas that ain't developed to handle these things. So maybe where anger go, or maybe where stress go, or maybe where the ego go, those parts are activated more so because this other piece ain't activated or ready yet. So boom, you got this big light flickering on this area of the mind that shouldn't even be being used for this stuff.
Yeah.
So they using what they got to handle situations they don't know how to handle. You get what I'm saying?
Basically,
like our generation, killing wasn't an option because you went to jail for it.
And you got your ass kicked.
And all the other things that came with it. Now, this generation, killing is an option. Like it's a level of confrontation to where killing is an option. And that becomes, the reason for that is I don't want to keep talking too nerdy, but the dopamine that comes with being
another word I wish I could spell.
What comes with them getting likes and attention, right? That's enough for them. So they'll do what they got to do to get all that because that's enough for them. You know what I'm saying? So they'll kill a young dude and not worry about the consequences because the dopamine produced in that situation is enough for them.
So let me
the
ask
clout, all the other stuff.
Oh yeah, good kids, yeah, because we known in our culture is to clap when a motherfucker do wrong and dog a motherfucker when they do right. You know what I'm saying? And I see we coming out that stigma a little bit.
They love that attention. Look at dude who killed Dolph. You know what I mean? Putting out little stuff that may insinuate that he did it. You know what I'm saying? So people love that attention.
Now let me ask you this. What do you do when you say to that one kid or that one young man that got blood on his hands and be like, I'm too deep in this? What would you tell him?
Well, I mean, this literally the kids in my programs, they are the ones with the blood on their hands, and you know what I'm saying? In the situations, a lot of them are. I just give them game, man, and I tell them like, look, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to change, and that's the thing about life, man. The only thing that's constant in this universe is change. Yeah. Everything changes every moment, and you can be a part of that. You feel me? Like, you just gotta be, think about the will and the strength you have to overcome your change. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, these young dudes, man, when we go, like, say if I came in here with my young dudes, they gonna walk in here, they gonna find a corner where ain't no blind spots. They gonna ask you what's in that door. They gonna want to go check and make sure ain't nobody over there. They fear for their life and they think that way. You feel me? That's like,
They dealing with PS, was it PSTD early?
LPS, or what is it? Post traumatic stress.
Yeah, they dealing with that at an early age.
Exactly. And when I say all of them, look, when I say I'm about to come pick you up, guess what they do? Give me the wrong address and wait for me to get there and then come walk. That's how I be knowing. I be like, I know where you at in life because you keep doing these things that killers do. You know what I mean?
Did you see the video the other day with the two little dudes sitting in the car and they talking about killing a motherfucker or shooting at a motherfucker, whatever they doing. Excuse me. And you hear one gunshot, boom. The next gunshot, boom, 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 boom. And you just see a bullet come through and hit the camera. Tough. It was here.
Tough. I ain't see that.
Yeah, it's out of hand. And like you said, man, I'm just glad we got somebody to be like, because a lot of people be like, well, it's this person. I feel like it just ain't on the parents, man. You can't help, because it's just like a motherfucker on the internet trying to kill themselves, right? Instead of y'all going to this motherfucker house that's trying to kill themselves, y'all get on there and tell, no, don't do it, be okay. Man, find this motherfucker just in case he really fucking do it.
Everybody don't know, man. If we all do a little, it'd be a lot, man.
Yeah, because I do what I can. Because, man, I make sure all my son friends, all my I call them my nephews. You know, I accepted the unk shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we there. So, we here. So, basically, I let them know, man, you can call me for anything, man. I've seen death about 10 to 15 times in my life, man. And you know, they see this person, man. I'm been baptized out this bullshit. So I always let them know, man. You can always call me, man. Let me know, man. You need a ride.
That's where it starts.
You need somebody to pick you up. I might not have the most money. For one, I'm cheap. Two, but I got a helping hand. I got a shoulder, man. I got a couch. I got something. Anything is plenty, man.
Man, they used to people shutting their back on them, man. Turning their back on them. It takes so much positive reinforcement. Think about this. One time you give a kid a positive interaction, or you give them a positive experience, or you give them a positive opportunity. Think about how many negative ones they get before that, just on a daily basis.
Because I remember we did Paul Parker's March. I mean, it was just like, that's like about 10 years ago, close to it. And the little dude walked up and said, man, this shit ain't gonna stop nothing. I believe that little nigga somewhere in the penitentiary right now.
Man, listen.
And before I forget and we get out of here, how you feel about the violence interrupters and all that shit now? How there been people quitting, the new ones hiring? Do you feel like they've been picking? I don't know if you can speak on this. You work with these people. How do you feel about that? Because I've been reading the newspapers and you know
it depending on how real you want me to be about the situation. You know,
nigga.
Cause you remember
I brought you on this motherfucker because I'm gonna.
You was around. Remember, you wasn't around in the beginning.
Before, I was at the table.
Before anyone chose.
I was at the table.
You was with me. You know what I'm saying? And we helped bring a lot of that information that shaped how the program went. But this is the thing. I had I got a program called Real Kids. Where I teach. I have people do the podcast with me, and some of the kids is locked up. They in my program and they virtually come in here and they locked up, right? And I talked to them about it because guess what? We could talk about stuff till we blue in the face. Yeah. But if we don't ask the people who it affected, you know, the people who it affect, if we don't ask them, we'll never have real information. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I talked to them. I said, what makes you think? What you think will make this work? And they said they got to be real ones. They gotta know, like they gotta.
You can't say some real niggas.
Yeah, I
real
can say it, but you know, I
choose to. Like, I can do it. That's what happens when you listen, kids. You watch the shows. What happens when you work while you say you can say real niggas. And
I just do my best not to say it, but you got to be a real nigga. They want to know your background is A1. Everything is A1 on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They want that. They want to know, you know how they think. You know what they've been through. You got to be able to identify what it means to be going through the stuff that they going through for real, or they got to connect with me. You could connect with you. You know what I'm saying? Like when I work with kids, I don't tell them nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell them anything about me. I introduce myself to them and I say if you want to get down, stay down. You know what I'm saying? And I don't tell them anything that I did. I don't have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But because I'm genuine, that's why. And kids pick up instantly if you're genuine. So that's the thing. A lot of people aren't passionate about you and they want to deal with them. I don't know if that's the case, but I stood on the call.
I don't think they give a fuck.
They did the when the people who was from the violence interrupters in Chicago, they did a call with the committee that I'm on, the HRC. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, look, Toledo is unique.
Yeah.
What's going on here is unique. We have a unique situation. And he immediately cut me off and said, oh, no, we see this stuff all around the world. What stuff? What stuff? Because I know you ain't on the boot. You ain't boots on the ground figuring out what's going on. So you don't, when you say stuff, you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. We have very unique situations of gangs merging, dudes from different side of towns going to different sides of towns.
And it's never glorified.
Yeah, and people killing each other to stay around a block from each other. All this stuff right here, it might seem common, but it's unique how it's being experienced here in Toledo. So you got to find that out first to even be successful in having information that'll help you. You feel me? So all of that stuff being said, and a lot of people, Juwan cool, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people assume that Juwan was supposed to be a violence interrupter. He was never a violence interrupter. He was supposed to be the coordinator of violence interrupters. See what I'm saying? So when people
knew that.
He's not. He was never supposed to be an actual violence interrupter. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the misconceptions that people had. You know what I mean? Thinking
because when they come on, the violence come on WTOL, his ass get tagged.
Yeah, they tagging him instantly. It's because he's the face of the mayor's initiative to reduce violence. So he should be mentioned. But the thing of it is they had to do the proper job of hiring violence interrupters. If you're not for this stuff, man, if you can't stomach, I wake up every day. You know when them shootings happen and the killings happen? Mm-hmm. The names of the kids, it might be one of the kids in my program. It might be a kid who I met yesterday and talked to. It might be a kid who I told everything gonna be all right. So you gotta be, passionate about this to do it. So you can't just hire your homies. You can't just hire people who fill out the application. I'm gonna mention it. Burger ain't get hired. They ain't hired Burger.
He should have been hired.
The biggest mistake that they ever made. Because Burger is genuine and Burger been doing that work his whole life since I known Burger.
And if y'all know who Burger is, Devon Fagan, he helps put the city park leagues together and all type of things. And he is the brother.
Burger been squashing beefs, making truths, doing all that stuff since I've known him.
Because if I'm a young nigga, that's the nigga I'm listening to right there. A nigga that been to a joint, a nigga that did shit, got shot.
And guess what? It might be even a disconnect between him and a certain age group, but the people who they follow, bet you they rock with Burger. You know what I'm saying? So that was the biggest mistake that they made, where I was like, okay, if they don't hire him for a reason, they not going to make the right decisions. Now, one of the cats that they did hire, I know Dean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard
he was around Soul City when it first started.
I heard.
So I would imagine he has what it takes to do it. I don't know what happened with the situation because I ain't follow it. You feel me? But that process of embedding yourself in what's going on out here in these streets, it ain't for the faint. It ain't for the people who ain't passionate about doing it. You feel me? And I can't see them hiring the right people because they dropped the ball with Burgers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So who else is it gonna be? You know what I'm saying? I'm over it because I just don't understand the process of relying on the mayor's initiative to make a difference in our community. Yeah. It's our village. We live in it. We watch these babies die. It's up to us to do something.
And
about
my
it.
children, my brothers, our cousins, our nephews, our nieces.
For sure. So that's the thing. I ain't even worried about that. It's what we gonna sit at the table and make up is what I'm worried about. You feel me?
Well, I want to tell you before we get out of here. I want to tell you, brother, Gutter David Ross.
For sure.
My brother, my partner, man, been years, forever, man. Knee high to a dog's ass. I want to say, I appreciate you. The city appreciates you. And anybody watching this interview, brother, we need more like you. I wish I had some of the attributes you have.
Man, I'm fortunate, man. I've been around some real people all my life, and I got people like you and people like B, people like everywhere to support me. That's what people just don't realize. I'm just very supportive. You know what I mean?
And this was kind of on the fly for real, and I like doing shit on the fly. I don't know. We'd be like, we're gonna do this person, but then this pop out and just hit my heart when I was watching the thing for Dunkin for donations. God damn it, this motherfucker keep following. Excuse my language. But brother, I appreciate you, man.
Sure.
Just not for coming on the show, just for everything you did for me behind the scenes. Words of encouragement, not sugarcoating nothing to me when it need to be told.
For sure.
December 19th, 2021.
Yep.
Sky High School.
Yep. 6 p.m.
6 p.m. to what, 9?
Yeah, 9. Yep. Somewhere around there. Yep.
What we gonna do? Red team, green team?
I don't know. Me and Tracy always argue about that. Me, Tracy, Charlie, all of us, we always argue.
Well, we
about
gonna
the
put
teams.
this on the flow.
Everybody was saying that it wasn't fun last year.
I heard it was.
Yeah, people were saying
And
it
the
wasn't
dude on
fun.
the couch over there, he ran out of ear. B-Visions ran out
So
of ear.
everybody need to help us put it together. Well, how we should put it together, man.
We
I
gotta
don't
go
know.
back to the roots. I want to do this.
That's what he said, and me and him
Go back
argued
to the
about that. He
no.
said
I
that.
think it ain't nothing like the
said
real thing, the original thing.
He said
And I want to say this too, Burger, get your motherfucking team ready.
Hey,
Because listen, we coming. Get your team ready, nigga. I'm probably 1-4, but I'm coming.
See, earlier in the like a couple months ago, I was saying we should get these street teams and get these young dudes to play, so maybe they'll feel a part or something.
Oh, we gonna reach.
Nobody never backed me like, oh, you should do that, or you know what I'm saying. No one
just
never
throw
said
them
it.
in the mix as we get.
That's what I. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep.
But where can they follow you on social media at?
I don't think I got any spaces, but I just deleted like 10 people. But you can follow me on Facebook, Gutta Dave, Gutta Dave, on any social media platform. My name the same. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me, follow my homies, follow whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just come out, man. Be a part of it. You could catch me. I got a program called Circles and Verses, which is restorative justice.
Yeah.
You could come to 419 Junction and bring your kid. If you got a kid you need help with, bring them. It's Wednesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m.
You got any more of them type of ordeals you want to put on there?
No, that's cool for now.
Okay.
Too much stuff. You know what I'm
I got a thing now, so we can do this anytime.
I appreciate it.
I want to say,
Platform.
you know what I'm saying?
It.
Appreciate you, man, coming on. And I want to tell everybody, I know the first episode of Byrie, I kept calling it My Testimony. Weird as shit, bro. I kept calling it My Testimony because I didn't name it My Testimony because it's a BT show named that. It's supposed to be My Truth. And the whole episode of my last episode I just did, I was saying My
That's
Testimony.
the same thing, though.
But
your testimony and your truth is the same thing.
But,
so you can't be mad at
but
yourself.
I already sent the shit to the flyer, my dude, Tim, and he already had it in motion. And, so this is the
What's
first.
up with that hat, though? I don't even, my brain keeps
Granny Baby.
Yeah, who's that? Who had that?
This is the AMG Tone.
Hey, that's
stuff.
hot. I need one.
They made it for Granny. Everybody in Auburn, we lost our Granny. So, he just named the clothing line after Granny.
That's hot.
So it's like Granny Baby. Then after
Everybody love their grandma, though.
Man, listen, I lost my Granny a couple months ago. It fucks me up on a holiday, bro.
Yeah.
So the Granny Baby, got the
That's
sweatsuits, AMG Tone. Y'all need them.
I need one, bro.
I got you, man. I'll make sure I hit him and let him know. But this is the first episode, man. The first episode of the My Truth podcast, not My Testimony. I apologize, y'all. It's bloopers. It's all shit. I'm getting it together. Once again, thanks you, Gutta Dave, man.
Sure, man.
Shout out to B-Visions, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. And we'll see y'all next episode. We out.